It's time again to hitch a ride on the Country Music Time Machine. We are halfway through the 60s as we celebrate the decades of country music. As always, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tell all your friends. The 60s were one of the most turbulent decades in American history. The Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964, but in 1965, it'll be remembered for the race riots that broke out in Watts, California. When things eventually calmed down, large parts of the city were burnt and looted, and at least 34 people lost their lives. The undeclared war in Vietnam intensified in '65 as the battle was fought in the La Drang Valley. It was devastating for both sides, and it was considered to be the first major battle of the conflict. And 1965 brought us the first episode of a long-running soap opera.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Over 14,000 episodes have aired, making it one of the longest-running soaps in American history. Back in 1965, it would cost you about 95 cents if you wanted a gallon of milk. A McDonald's three-course meal combo was just 52 cents, and a six-pack of your favorite brewski could be bought for less than $1.
Happy, happy birthday, baby.
Dolly Parton made her big debut in 1965, but not with country music, peaking at number 8 on the Billboard's Bubbling Under 100 chart in October with a cover of the Toon Weavers' Happy, Happy Birthday, Baby.
I wish this happy day.
And since we have Dolly Parton singing a birthday song, we say happy birthday to future country star John Michael Montgomery, born in 1965, and this future country queen came into the world in 1965 as well. Ah, come on, you know who this is. This is Shania Twain, also born in 1965. The war in Vietnam came into country music in 1965. Glenn Campbell made his debut with Universal Soldier.
He's all of 31 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years.
And this one went all the way to number 1. Hello, Vietnam.
Goodbye, my sweetheart. Hello, Vietnam.
A great song sung by Johnny Wright and written by Mr. Tom T. Hall. Roger Miller had his biggest number 1 hit in 1965 with King of the Road. Here's Roger having fun with Dean Martin.
Trailers for sale are rented, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. I ride the third boxcar midnight train. Destination Bangor, Maine. Oh, worn out suits and shoes. Don't pay no union dues. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. King of the road. King of the road. King of the road.
Little Jimmy Dickens hit the charts and had a hit with this funny titled song.
One fine day as I was walking down the street, spied a big man with rags upon his feet. Took a penny from my pocket, in his tin cup I did drop it, and I heard him say as I made my retreat, "May the bird of paradise fly up your nose."
And 1965 will be remembered as having Ernest Tubb being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. But the biggest country star of 1965 was Eddie Arnold. He had a hit with this one.
Make the world go away and get off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away.
And Eddie Arnold had the number one hit of 1965.
What's he doing in my world? What's he doing holding my world? If he's not more than just a friend, why were you kissing him? And what's he doing in my world?
Well, that's all for 1965. 1966 is just around the corner when we jump back into the country music time machine. We'll talk about the rise of the hippies, a country music record that stood from 1966 and was not broken until this band did it in 1999. And Loretta Lynn returns to the charts. So we'll see you again in 1966.
Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer